Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
We're recording this on Monday, our day off for President's Day. Don't you just love a long weekend?
Ugh, I feel like every weekend should be 3 days. Like 2 days is just too short.
Girl, don't have to tell me twice. Agreed.
Like if any president, I don't know how it would actually like happen that we would go to like a 4-day work week, but like if literally any president ran on that platform, I would vote for them. Well, maybe not any, but like.
Yeah. Strong, definitely a strong case.
It's very strong.
If you were to choose between having Monday off or Friday off, what would you choose?
I prefer Monday, honestly.
Me too.
I feel like Fridays are like an easier day generally anyway.
hmm
And I have like less meetings, so I can like get more work done. So yeah, I would say Monday.
I feel like once you get like the Friday of a 3-day weekend, when you
Oh, it's
have
like the
Monday
best.
off, nothing better.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
3 full days to do whatever you want. Like, and then when you come back, by the time Wednesday comes, you're already on the back half of the week.
I know. Yeah, it's like already Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah,
long weekends are legit the best.
100%. Love them. Well, we went to the mall. Britt and
Hmm.
I did, and Heather, you guys know Heather. We brought the boys, their
Hmm.
kiddos. I haven't been to the mall in so long.
Yeah, the mall is a sad, sad place, especially the Braintree Mall.
So they have this new, I don't know how new it is, but they have this like trampoline arcade park for kids. It was really fun. The boys loved it.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it is convenient. You can go right to like the food court, get some food, whatever. There's a lot you can do, obviously, in the mall. But it's just weird to see the downfall of it because we were there in middle school and high school
Like every weekend.
legit every weekend.
Yeah, getting those Brigham fraps, go to
Getting
the
that
food court.
Sakura, Japanese,
My
always.
parents would give me like a $20 bill and be like, "Oh, buy something if you want," and it was like the best.
I know. I like didn't even know where I was. All the stores are in different places. The only store that has stayed consistent was Brittany's Mecca, Abercrombie, back
It's
in the
true.
day.
It's true.
And that Coach store. That Coach store has stood the test of time in the South Shore Plaza.
Yeah, which is like interesting because like I feel like Coach isn't like that big. I don't know.
No, Coach had its moment for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my favorite Christmas gift I ever got my sister, honestly, looking back, shout out Melissa, when she was in, I don't know, I was in high school, so she might have been early 20s. She got me a Coach bag for Christmas.
That's like the best gift.
Literally the best gift ever. I was so excited. Everyone wanted a Coach bag back in the day.
Yeah, and like the Tiffany jewelry, like the locket, like you know what I mean? It was like
Oh,
a link
yes.
and then it had like a heart like chain at the end. It was like a dog collar type of thing.
1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Those
was
went
where it was
hand in
at.
hand.
Yes. So yeah, so that was an interesting like time, journey through time
Yeah,
because
that's what happens when you're desperate. I was actually shocked by how packed it was too.
oh, same.
Like there were so many people there. But yeah, I guess everyone's just desperate to get out of their house and there's not really much else to do if you're trying to stay indoors.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is a good solution. And we used to love it there. Like I loved going there.
I know. I know. It's so sad.
I mean, you know what? I should go back there and try, like they do have some great stores. Express. Where do you go to get Express anymore?
Yeah, no, true. When I was on maternity leave with Tyler, there was like a few times where I just went mall walking. Like I brought him and I walked around the stroller and I listened to like an audiobook and I'd like stop in a few stores, but it's like a good place just to kind of walk around if you want to get a walk in and it's too cold or like raining or something.
Facts. That's a great idea. Get those steps in.
Yep, you know it, girl.
You know it. Speaking of getting our steps in, we're going to have our book club episode coming out on
Oh yeah.
Wednesday. The book is Good Health. I
No,
have
Good Energy
good energy. Thank
by
you.
Casey Means. Yeah.
Good energy. It's really interesting. So,
Oh, you
I don't,
started it?
yes, I'm doing Audible because
Oh,
I'm not
nice.
I'm not going to finish it if I read.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just listened to it for like the past hour. I'm hooked.
Yeah. Yeah. The beginning definitely gets you hooked. There is a lot, I feel like, that I learned that I didn't know that is very scary.
No,
But
definitely. It's overwhelming. But mall walking, getting that body moving, she talks a lot. I mean, it's no
yeah.
surprise that's, exercise is important.
Yep.
And she talks about that. So, you know what? We got our steps in.
I know. I can't wait to talk about it on
I'm
Wednesday.
excited too.
Yeah.
But for today, we have some other stories for you guys. We're going to talk Nancy Guthrie updates in her missing persons case. We have some relationship news.
Cardi
Cardi
B.
B, yes, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs breaking up. Honestly, shocking. And heated rivalry star Hudson Williams hard launched his girlfriend or his relationship with his girlfriend on Instagram. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and then finish with a Traitors recap.
Let's do it. I'm excited to talk traders.
Me too. It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
Um, so I haven't been keeping up with the Nancy Guthrie case. So Britt has the updates. So I'm very curious to see where we're at with this.
Yeah, so I feel like we talked about this, I don't know, a week ago maybe. So I've done a little research since then. There have been a few breakthroughs, but still she's still missing. Spoiler alert. One of the things is they found a glove outside her house, and there's DNA in that glove that does not match her or like anyone in her house. So it's like
Oh,
there is some kind of suspect. Also, like, who leaves a freaking glove? Like, why do they always do that shit?
so such a good point. OJ
Yeah.
Simpson, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit. What's with the significance with gloves in murder cases?
Or even just like leaving something behind, like those Louvre people that like stole stuff. Like, didn't they leave behind like a jacket or something?
Yes, great call.
Yeah, it's like get on your shit, robbers, but whatever. I'm just like, I'm shocked that that happens. So yeah, so they are doing the FBI is doing a CODIS search, it's called, where they have this DNA profile recovered from the glove and it's being run through like the national DNA system. So still nothing yet, but there's a little bit of hope. There was a couple failed search warrants. They thought they had a few people, but nothing panned out. No arrests were made. Theories, people are thinking it might, and I feel like I'm kind of like leaning toward this, maybe a burglary gone wrong.
Why do
That's
they
their
think that?
primary working theory right now, but it doesn't seem like they're super confident in that. And then finally, Savannah Guthrie posted another emotional Instagram video trying to appeal to the abductor and saying it's never too late to do the right thing. They increased the award for her recovery to 100K. And then they remain deeply concerned for Nancy's health because she requires daily life-sustaining medicine for a heart condition and has limited mobility. Oh, but they did actually arrest one person for contacting them and saying that they like a fake ransom demand. So someone like
Oh,
pretended that they had her so that they could get money. Like what an asshole.
that's awful. Wait, why do they think the burglary is like the prime theory?
I think they just don't really have many.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I guess I could see that. I did see the surveillance video and it looked like a man. It looks
Hmm.
kind of like a young man.
Yeah, they have like some stats like he's like 5'11", like male, like a rough age, but nothing super telling. But yeah, if you see the actual images, I mean, it was definitely someone went in there and was up to no good, whether he was trying to like arrest or abduct her or do a burglary. I don't know, but
See, I don't know. Like, I'd have to get more on the burglary thing because I don't know. It seems like this person came in, disabled her security alarm,
boo.
removed her pacemaker app from her phone. To me, it feels they knew intimate details about the person and knew she'd be home. So I don't really understand why. You know what I mean? I don't know if
Hmm.
if I believe that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just Googled the working theory. So it's the burglary gone wrong, a targeted kidnapping for ransom. So we talked about that, or personal revenge,
Ooh.
but or financial greed. Oh, this is actually a good one. It says financial greed, inheritance. Emerging unconfirmed reports have scrutinized Nancy's son-in-law, suggesting a possible motive rooted in a potential multi-million dollar inheritance from Nancy's estate. That's a good one.
So wait, the son-in-law is, oh, if she dies, they get her
Hmm.
inheritance.
Hmm.
Okay. That's plausible.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds
Um,
me of?
who?
The Taylor Swift video for Antihero. When remember the funeral scene, they say
Oh
they killed
yeah.
her
Oh
for
yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
money.
Yeah. True.
That's not a bad call. There, I mean, at least it makes sense that maybe he hired a hitman because it doesn't seem like I don't think it'd be him directly. That feels too
Oh, I don't know.
risky.
Okay, so wait, I'm reading about this more now. So he's 50. He's her son-in-law. He's married to Savannah's sister, Annie. Law enforcement has not officially named him a suspect or a person of interest, but he's faced intense public and media scrutiny because he was reportedly the last person to see Nancy before her disappearance.
Yeah, he dropped her off.
Yeah, it says he's from Italy, but he lives in Arizona. And yeah, he dropped her off at like 9:30.
It seems like every time you hear about this or a story like this, it's an inside job. The only one I can think of that's like totally random is the Elizabeth Smart kidnapping. But even then, that guy worked on her house. Like it wasn't a completely random kidnapping.
And like it's different when I'm like, no offense, but it's like a young girl like that because like the motive it could be like, sex or
Yeah,
sex, something related to sex.
that's true. So this would be purely financial. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's a weird case. I mean, if it's not the son-in-law, I feel bad for that guy because at this point, it seems like they don't have anyone that they know that they're looking at. Hopefully, this glove produces something, some type of DNA match. Like, I don't know if it's lawful. Can they just start going around taking DNA samples from people in that neighborhood? Like, how does that work?
No, I don't think so. But that is a good point. They probably did test it against the son-in-law's DNA and it probably came back negative because they said like their immediate suspects, like no one matched it. So,
Yeah. I saw that they did take one guy. I saw it on TikTok. This one guy in for questioning who he to me read completely innocent. Like he literally was like, I have no idea why I was brought in. I think he's just in
yeah.
the neighborhood. And he was like, I have nothing to do with this. Like I need to clear my name. Like he was just so vehemently like denying and was seemed confused. He was like, I don't even watch the Today Show. Like I know nothing about this family. So, like, I feel bad for people like that who are just obviously wrongfully questioned. I
I
mean, he was
know.
released, but
Yeah.
it's not looking good. Going on 3 weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
they say after like 72 hours, your likelihood of finding a missing person goes drastically down. So, th-
Yeah.
this
I
isn't
just hope
looking
they do
good.
the right thing because I feel like the like cops and the FBI can start to get like a ton of pressure and they'll just start like I don't know, just trying to get someone even if it doesn't end up if it's not the right person.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's already like somewhat happened, but I guess you have to question all these people, as many people as you can.
Yeah.
I just wonder what this guy's getting out of it if he's not going to get any money. Like if he ended up killing Nancy or she did die because she didn't get her medication, what happens now? Do they just go away and this is lost forever? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do this? What's the motive?
Yeah, that's like what I can't get my head around. Like what are you trying to do? And yeah, well, I was at my family's yesterday and Kelly was saying she was like, I mean, if she hasn't had her medicine, like she's definitely dead.
Yeah.
So if they haven't been doing that, there's a good chance she's dead. But then yeah, it's like what happens from here? I don't know.
I'm going to go off of something about the inheritance that makes the most sense to me. I don't think it was someone who was like directly in the family, but I could see a family member hiring someone to take
Yeah.
to do this because otherwise, how do they know this information about her? They have to have inside info.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be very strange if it was just a random thing. But I
Hmm.
mean they are starting to put together some stuff. The other thing is they know that the guy that came in that's on the ring camera had a black ski mask. He also had a backpack, an Ozark Trail hiker pack, which is you can only buy at Walmart. So they've confirmed like the mask, the backpack, the gloves, he all bought at Walmart. He had a handgun holster that was visible, so they know he had a weapon. So, I mean, they've got some leads. I guess we'll see.
I wonder if like they can take that info about the Walmart purchase and go back through Walmart's like purchasing records in that store in
Yeah.
Tucson and see if they can narrow it down.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they're doing that. I feel like that should be possible, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's like that's a big, I feel like a big find to find like evidence that like where they bought stuff. Because yeah, to your point, they can like look up in Walmart's database like who bought those three things.
Can they?
Yeah, they definitely can.
Yeah. Well, I hope that she gets, I mean, it's so sad.
I
That's
know it is so
awful.
sad. Yeah.
Hopefully she's still alive, but it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Thinking
Well,
about them.
thoughts and prayers.
Okay, next piece of news. I don't know if anyone's had, I mean, actually, it feels like an insensitive next thing to say because I was going to say, I don't know if anyone's had a worse week than Stefon Diggs, but obviously the Guthries. So,
True.
so let's,
Besides them.
yeah, yikes. Sorry, seems insensitive. But anyway, Stefon Diggs is having a pretty rough week. Obviously, last week he lost the Super Bowl, and the next day, rumors started swirling that him and his girlfriend Cardi B have broken up, and it's seemingly confirmed. Couple of things about this. So these two were first linked October 2024. Their relationship was confirmed last June. Cardi has been very present at Patriots football games. She's been big, she's been on the field talking to reporters during the playoff run. They welcomed their first child in November. So these two were like hot and heavy. They were everywhere.
Yeah.
Even Rabel said something about her, how funny she is. Like she was all in. I don't know if this part has been confirmed. Rumor has it that the reason or part of the reason for their fallout was he obviously has another child born this year to another woman. And Cardi was going to the Super Bowl and he told her that the other baby mama wanted to come too. And I don't know if he like told Cardi what was happening, but he ended up getting the baby mama and his baby tickets, really good tickets, like not sideline, not like courtside. What's the just like really good tickets down, near the
The
field.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, at the Super Bowl. And the baby mama posted a photo of herself and Cardi saw it. Chaos ensued. Obviously, there's more to the story. Like this must be a very sensitive topic. As we just said, Cardi just had her baby with him in November. So I'm sure that they've had many a fight about this before. They've unfollowed each other the day after the Super Bowl. Cardi was there in attendance, but she said she was really just there to support Bad Bunny. She made an appearance at the halftime show. And then at the Super Bowl party on Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl, an ESPN reporter asked Cardi if she had an inspiring message for Diggs ahead of the game. She just replied, "Good luck," before walking away. And it was very
Mm.
clearly like not enthusiastic. Last thing, Diggs uploaded an Instagram 20 slide reel a few days ago. He turned off his comments and everything, but like a lot of cryptic messages, he wrote on one slide, "Best way to appreciate something is to be without it for a while." Another slide, "Have a hard year," with a quote linked to Kobe Bryant. Just, I don't know. These two don't seem to be doing so hot. And yeah,
Damn.
listen, I like Stefon Diggs. I like what he did for our team, the leader he was, even though he didn't have a great reputation coming in. This
Hmm.
man, though, seems messy.
I know. I like want to like him, but I actually just Googled it because I was like, I need to know. I know there's like some crazy stats. So he has six children with six different women, and four of those children were born in 2025.
Yeah.
So yeah, that says a lot. But then it's like, so it says that him and Cardi B announced their relationship in May 2025. Then they had a son together in November 2025. So I'm like, were all the other ones born before May that they started dating?
Well, I mean, I saw something that they were first rumored October 2024, confirmed June 2025.
Okay, yeah. So, it gives me the dates of the birth. So the 2025 kids. So one was born in 2016, one was born in 2023, and then there were two in April 2025. So those must have got pregnant before they were
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Then it's Cardi's baby, November 2025, and then another son born late 2025. With the mother is Kiana Barber. That must be the one that was at the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry. Listen, Stefon Diggs, wear a condom. What are
I
we
know.
doing?
Seriously, like in this day and age, it's like not hard to not get pregnant.
Wear a condom.
And
Like,
like Cardi B, like I'm sorry, but like why would she, like is she surprised that this is happening now? Clearly he cheats on every other girlfriend.
well, I wonder, okay, let's go with the timeline. So if you have a baby in April, so you probably get pregnant
Like
like
the summer.
August?
Yeah.
Yeah, July, August. So maybe she didn't know when they first got together. Because like she must have gotten pregnant pretty early on. If she had the baby
Yeah.
in November, they must have gotten pregnant in like, January, February. So she was only a few months in on this relationship
Right.
before getting pregnant. So maybe I don't, that's got to be overwhelming. Let's just say, hypothetically, she gets together with him, doesn't know that he has two babies on the way. She gets pregnant, finds out then she has another baby that he's another baby on the way. That's got to
Yeah.
be overwhelming.
I don't know. I feel like you still don't get in deep with that guy.
I mean, there's talk about red flags, like
Yeah.
multiple flags, pink and
Yeah.
green flags. I mean, pink and blue flags everywhere.
Legit. Like, does this guy have like super sperm or something? I don't know. But like I mean, and the fact that he's had that many kids, like it's not that easy to get pregnant. Like I was saying this recently, like I didn't even know, like, but you can technically only get pregnant until for like 1 week in the month. Like a woman is only fertile for like 1 week. So if like you think about it that way, he must be sleeping with a ton of women.
He must have a lot of sex.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the odds are that like yeah, he just sleeps around a lot.
That is 4 kids by 4 women in less than 2 years or 1 year is honestly wild. I'm having a hard time not judging.
Yeah. Oh, I'm full on judging. I mean, like, who are his parents? Who raised this guy?
But like I like him on the team. He's a very passionate person. Like I can see I'm not shocked that him and Cardi got together because they're both such
Mhm.
fiery, passionate personalities. I'm not surprised that they are not together because I could see them probably having crazy explosive fights, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess like her situation compared to the other baby mamas is very different. She doesn't need him. She has 3 other
True.
kids.
True.
Like
True.
she can keep it moving. She has her own career, her own money. Who are these other 3 baby mamas? Like, are they kind of, trying to get to him for the financial support, like the lifelong he's obviously going to take care of his kids.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like one of them is an influencer, one or two of them are models, and then like two of them they don't say. So
But you know what I mean? I feel like it's a different thing
oh, totally.
for
Yeah.
those
Like
3 versus
she
Cardi.
yeah, like she can support herself and her kid on her own. And yeah, he's probably going to pay in child support up the ass for everyone else. I mean, I hope he pays child support to Cardi too, because that's what's right. But yeah,
True. Damn. It's just, yeah, I don't know. That's a
I
lot. That's
wonder
a
like
lot.
how involved he is in all their lives too.
I know. I don't know. That's a lot of he's managing 12 relationships basically because he has 6 kids and then 6 moms of those
Yeah,
kids.
yeah,
Like this is a full-time job.
yeah. That's tough.
That's wild. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure they all have different parenting styles. Like, do they all live around each other? What is going on? Do the moms have a group chat? How does this work?
yeah. Okay, yeah. This is he's lawyers estimate that he pays upwards of 1 million to 1.5 million per year in child support.
That's nothing for him. What was he just signed for? Like, he has that money.
Yeah, but
He
still,
should.
that's a lot of money.
The cost you pay for not wrapping it up. I mean, it's not that
Seriously.
hard.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. I mean,
I
he
don't
went
know.
from being on top of the world to literally like at the bottom within a week, I feel.
Yeah. And yeah, didn't they start the like trial or whatever for like him getting accused of attacking the chef?
Yes, yes, that true. I mean that too. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Not a good look.
not a good look. It's not great that
I hate when the fucking football players do this. Like, come on, guys.
I know. I know. I think that there's more violence than we think. They're all hopped up and hitting each other 24/7. So,
True.
do they have a predisposition just to be more violent than other people? Maybe,
Yeah, probably.
And when you are kind of the center of the universe, you're getting paid all this money, playing in the NFL. You might feel untouchable.
Yeah. Oh, that totally. I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. They've been praised their whole lives. Like they've been superstar athletes for their whole lives. Like there's no one who has it easier in America than a superstar athlete. That's a
So,
man.
yeah. So I could see why they would feel untouchable because they can
Yeah.
even if they can pay their way out of it, worst case.
Yeah.
Wow, though, that whole I'm still not over the six moms, six babies. Like I'm really what must that be like? Like yeah. I if I'm Cardi, I'm pissed. I am not surprised that she is upset about baby mama number four coming down, being at that Super Bowl when she probably planned this whole thing for him, has been with him by his side. I mean, you like his child has the right to be there just like any other of his kids, sure.
Hmm.
But I'm sure that this is touchy with him and Cardi. Like I'm
Yeah. I mean,
sure,
he could have at least told her. Like it seemed like she didn't even know.
yeah. And
So,
yeah, I would be very sensitive if I was her. If I
but
was
at the
all
same
of
time,
them.
like, what the fuck is she doing? You know, this guy had that at the time when they got together, like, she probably knew that he had two kids on the way, already had two kids. So he's got four kids with different baby mamas, two unborn. And then she goes and gets pregnant before those guys even get born. Like,
But
what are you doing?
I think though that is the question of did she know? Because let's say again, if they got pregnant, if the baby mamas one and two, like
True.
of the recent generation, we're not talking the older kids, we're talking the 2025 babies. If so I guess it'd be baby mama three, four. So if baby mama three, four got pregnant in the summer and like Stefon didn't even really know
Yeah.
until October, but they definitely would have known by the time, or he would have known by the time that she got pregnant early 2025.
Yeah, exactly.
Because baby mamas three and four would be like 5, 6 months along.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, why is she getting pregnant so fast? Like, what are you doing?
I
Take the
don't
pill.
know. I know. I mean, it happens, right? Like, but yeah, if you are, to your point, if you already know that there's a couple of kiddos coming, like I feel like you would be extra cautious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tough situation.
Ugh, do better, Stefon Diggs. That sucks.
Yeah, yeah. He's what a roller coaster you've been on this year.
Yeah,
Do better.
do
Uh,
better.
Next order of business, heated rivalry. We don't have a lot of info on this story, but obviously we've been talking heated rivalry. Can't wait for season two. So the star who plays Shane Hollander, Hudson Williams is his real name, or is the actor's real name. He hard launched his relationship with his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. The
Oh,
actor paid tribute on Instagram. He put a bunch of stuff up on his stories. He didn't reveal her name though. It was a collage of 6 photos of them. Two mirror selfies included a snapshot of them FaceTiming. They were lying in bed together. There was also a picture with the girl and his heated rivalry co-star.
oh,
So yeah, the mystery is solved. There's been a lot of speculation over his sexuality and his co-star. I think it's Connor. Uh,
yeah. I think you're right.
yeah, both of their sexuality, Connor stories. Yeah. And now we know that Hudson is at least bisexual, but also could be heterosexual and has a girlfriend. And they've been together, it seems like, for a little while. He posted like he had a line in the story that was like, "You've been with me since such and such days." So it seems like they might have been together for a little bit longer than people realized.
Huh. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just like dying to make it known that he's not at least totally gay. I don't know.
I think a lot of celebs don't publicize their relationships while they're actively promoting. Like I know with
Yeah.
a new season, I know with Bridgerton season three, Luke Newton, who plays Colin Bridgerton, they were doing
Hmm.
all the press, whatever, whatever. Didn't say anything about his relationship. And then, like a week after the show premiered, he was everywhere with his girlfriend.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think a lot of publicists are probably like, let's generate some interest, generate some buzz, have good chemistry on the press tour, especially with this show, keep people kind of guessing, are they, aren't they type of thing.
Yeah.
And then once enough time has passed, I think the peak of heated rivalry fandom kind of has subsided. I think most people have now watched it if they've wanted to watch it.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, like the buzz is kind of dying out, so the timing makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I mean, like I'm looking at I just Googled it, I'm looking at the pictures. Like he has like a lot of pictures in like different places, which leads me to think that they've been together, more than like a month.
Yeah. I think it would be hard to be the girlfriend and not be able to have your relationship be public.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, I guess in some ways it might be nice just to kind of keep that life to your part of your life to yourself, knowing that eventually it will be public and you won't have that privacy.
Hmm.
But I think I'd want people to know, like, this is my guy.
I know. Like, can you tell like your friends and stuff?
I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure there's an inner circle.
Yeah, but they just have to be like quiet about it.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, though, I guess depending on if he is just purely straight, it's kind of an ideal situation for the girlfriend. Like
Definitely. That's what I was just thinking. I was like, I'd way rather see him hooking up with guys than girls.
1000%. There's no jealousy. And
Yeah,
they're promoting this great love story, but like you're not worried about it.
right. Exactly.
It's kind of legit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, agree. It's better, much better than him like hooking up with a girl like that because it's like hardcore hooking up.
Yeah, definitely. So we're happy for him. Way to go, Hudson, and your anonymous girlfriend. Can't wait to learn more about you.
Yeah.
Last but certainly not least, we have our Traitors recap. What a great episode. I think there's 2 episodes to go. And it's really like gearing up. There's only 8 players now left at the end of this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. And they were killing one of them, right? So there's going to be 7, like 5 minutes into the next episode.
Yeah. So
Um,
far, it's looking like the Traitors. I mean, they're 2 out of 8 right now. So we'll see what happens. But basically, some of the highlights. So we start the episode with Rob naming Eric the new traitor. Eric accepts. He really doesn't have a choice. That was a very funny
yeah.
interaction.
Yeah. I loved Eric. I loved Eric being a traitor. He's so funny.
It's
I
so
want him to
funny.
win.
He, his reaction and being so just scared the whole next
Yeah.
day,
Yeah. Yeah.
hilarious. And it makes me think that it's much harder to be a traitor than it looks.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I bet you're right. Because I didn't know this. You told me it's like yesterday or something that every other season the faithfuls have won.
Besides season one of the US
The
Surrey won.
traitors won. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just one of them.
otherwise. So yeah, it's like hard. I figured, I don't know why. I thought it'd be the opposite. But
I yeah.
but to your point, it probably is like harder than it looks.
I think it must be hard this late in the game when you've been so confused acting as a faithful to now have all this insider info and know the key, like know what's going on. I think I would not do well in that position. I think I would honestly, a lot of people would probably do what Eric did, where he was just like, I'm just not going to talk. And that actually in turn drew way more suspicion on him.
Oh, you think people are, see, I felt like no one is onto him.
Kristen's onto him at the end. Remember, she
Eric?
said, yeah. Kristen was like,
Oh.
Eric, you have been really quiet all day. And I'm not going to lie. It feels like you're hiding something.
Oh. Yeah, he's
Straight
better get his shit together.
called him out straight at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I must have missed that, but yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel for him though, because I think I would probably do the same thing, but I do think he probably is acting different today. And at least Kristen's onto it.
Yeah, I mean, that is a huge red flag. I'm not surprised that someone caught on, but and also like that challenge I feel like was hard for the traders
Oh,
more.
I know. Wait. Okay. Here's another moment though, where I just think Rob is playing chess, not checkers. He is 10 steps ahead of these people.
Yeah,
The way they chose to say Tara's name every time,
so smart. Yeah.
genius.
Yeah. Yeah. So smart.
I never would have thought of that.
You wouldn't? Yeah, I don't know. I feel
I
like
don't
I
think
might.
so. I don't think so.
Um,
I thought it was so smart, and it definitely put a lot of anxiety on Tara. And I think now her name is starting to percolate, especially in connection with Johnny, the duo. Having 2 people connected and blatantly talk about how close they are when there's only 8 people left in the whole thing is a terrible strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happened? I feel like it like accidentally came out.
Well, so Tara told Johnny that people are looking at him because of how close he was
Candace,
with
right?
Candace.
Yeah.
And I think potentially, I don't know, was the round table before or after the challenge?
After.
So I think because at the challenge, everyone was calling out Tara. The two of them, Tara and Johnny, just got together and were like, you know what, forget this. We're not going to pretend that we're not besties. Let's just do us, go in
Yeah.
there, have each other's backs, guns ablaze. And that's what they did. And then they told everyone at the round table that they are not just friends, they're besties. And like literally, Tara said, I will trust him blindly. And I can't remember who called her out, but Tara says, I can promise you that Johnny and I are not traitors. And someone said to her, how can you promise that for Johnny? Like, are you just going to blindly trust him? There's no way that you can say that because what if he's a traitor? And she was just like, I will blindly trust what he tells me. And
Yeah.
so it's just like, why would you do that? Because now if I'm a faithful, I'm like, let's just get one of these two out. So at least we know it's like a 2-for-1. If Johnny's a traitor, most likely he recruited Tara. And if he's not, then Tara is probably a faithful. She probably has no idea what's going on.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I thought that was such a stupid move on their part.
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like it is, but it isn't. Just because you have like a buddy doesn't automatically mean like you're both traitors.
Well, if you have to recruit a new traitor, he like people could make
Yeah,
the case
true.
that he just picked his bestie.
Yeah, that's true. I was
So
shocked that he didn't get banished.
yeah, same. I felt bad for Steven.
Yeah, I guess he just gave a good speech or something because it seemed like he was definitely going to get banished.
I thought he was too, but it's like Natalie seemed to be really on to Steven. Obviously, Tara and Johnny are one vote, so they're
Hmm.
gonna vote to keep each other. Another reason for the other faithful to get one of them out.
True.
But you know what's funny? It was making me think about when Steven was getting banished. One of the things that's hard as a faithful is that if you don't know who the traitors are, if a traitor is nice to you or acts differently towards you, that's going to be used against you and you have no control over it. And that's what happened with Steven. Everyone's evidence to vote him out, it came down to, well, one of the big things was that Lisa gave Steven her extra gold in one of the
Hmm.
challenges, seemingly out of nowhere. Steven, like at the first round table where that was brought up, did a good job of deflecting it, but it got brought up again.
Yeah.
And I feel like had he known that Lisa was a traitor, he might have not even taken her gold or whatever. But
Yeah.
so that was kind of interesting. And then I also just felt bad for him because Natalie was just like, you just seemed disingenuous at breakfast. You just seemed like fake.
Yeah. It's not very nice.
Not very, and that's was the other reason that they got rid of him.
I
So
know. I mean, they can't have been that surprised. I feel like they were acting so surprised that he wasn't a traitor, but I feel like the evidence wasn't super strong.
I don't think so either. I do think that they're looking at men. I mean, they've already uncovered that it's been 2 women who've been traitors. So most
Mm,
likely it's going
that's
to
a
be
good
a
point.
man.
That's a good point.
But it's just wild that they're not, no one is even saying Rob's name.
Oh my God, I know. I loved that part when Eric was like, and Rob is just sitting there, like he's like, I'm shitting myself, and Rob is just this eagle soaring above us, like with his hands behind his head and his crop top vest. Like no one's got any clue.
And literally,
And
like
it's so true.
I saw, Boston Rob and Bob the Drag Queen, Traitors season 3, they do like a podcast. They were saying, they were like, who do you think is the leader of the faithfuls? And then they said, you know who's the leader of the faithfuls? Rob. Everyone's
Yeah,
looking at Rob.
so true.
It's crazy. If this man doesn't win, it'll be a travesty because he has been the mastermind this season. The show has been entertaining this season because of him.
Yeah. And he's just so attractive.
Oh my God, he's so
I
beautiful.
just love watching him.
Same, same, same,
Yeah.
same. I also felt like their murder of Dorinda,
Mm,
perfect.
yeah.
There's no everyone liked
Random.
Dorinda, but it was random and no one even talked about her after the fact. Like it was just an easy kill because she has no allegiance.
Yeah. So who are the 4 people now that they could kill? It's Tara and Johnny,
Kristen,
Kristen and Nicole, Natalie.
Natalie,
Yeah.
Natalie. Well,
Yeah,
so
it'll be interesting to see who they pick.
I think it's going to be Natalie.
Yeah,
Reason being is that they were saying like they can't really kill Kristen because Kristen said to Rob and Mark Ballas because she has suspicions of Eric and the fact that
yeah,
he was so quiet. If you kill or if I'm murdered, look at Eric.
yeah,
So I think that they'll probably not do that. It seems like Johnny and Tara are great shields for them at the round
yeah,
table.
yeah, agree.
Why murder that person?
Yeah,
Natalie just feels like a good person she's got to go at some point. And I know that Rob thinks she's really smart. I think the only reason they wouldn't want to do Natalie is because Natalie and Maura are like blindly faithful to Rob.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Oh, was it Natalie or was it Kristen who was like, the two people I 100% trust are Rob and Mark?
Kristen.
Kristen, okay, yeah.
But
Um,
Natalie also 100% trusts Rob, and so does
yeah,
Maura.
yeah, yeah. But it doesn't make sense for them to do Johnny or Tara because, like, to your point, I feel like they're kind of like good. They're like throwing the scent the other way.
Yeah, I don't think they should murder them. I think that
Yeah,
they keep them because it's like an easy, they only have to get through two more round tables. One of those round tables will be one of those two people.
yeah, agree.
It's just too easy.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a
So
good, so they would have to get Eric and Rob out in the next two in order to win. So they
yeah.
can't get any wrong.
Yeah, and then from what I understand is that they, after the two round tables, they go and the remaining people say, like, okay, do we think everyone here is a faithful? And if they do, and it's revealed that one of the remaining people is a traitor, the traitor wins it all. But I think they still have a chance after the round tables to say, okay, do we think that there's anyone else here that's a traitor? I think,
Okay.
but I'm not positive.
They must because then otherwise, well, no, because there's only two more episodes. I was thinking because then if they both got out, then there wouldn't be a third episode, but there's only two. Yeah.
Well, if two people get out an episode, two more, so four more people. So the finale will probably have four people.
Oh yeah, because there's the people that got murdered too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the traitors. I'm finding myself rooting for traitors,
Me too. I mean, me too.
especially with Eric. I love Eric.
Yeah, he's really funny. He's so scared.
Yeah, he's just so funny.
That's a good point, though. Like, of the faithfuls, who would I even want to win? I don't really want Tara or Johnny. I don't really care about them.
Yeah.
Natalie's whatever. Kristen's whatever. Honestly, Mark Ballas. I'd be happy if Mark won.
No, I feel like I don't love him.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know why. I just don't really love him. I feel like I wouldn't mind if Tara or Johnny won. I always love like a best friend duo.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel like none of the rest of them besides Natalie, like, is has even really contributed much. Like they're
Yeah.
all just kind of floaters.
Like Maura, like have we even talked about her?
No, I mean
She
I
has the
love
worst accent. I'm sorry.
Traitor.
Yeah,
I think he's a traitor.
she's definitely from like northern England
Yeah, I
or
think so.
Ireland.
I think she's Irish. That's a good call. Is Mora? I think she's Irish.
Yeah, I just know like people from north, like the more north you go in England, the more Irish you sound.
Yeah, she's Irish.
Hmm.
Longford, Ireland. You know she's 35.
Oh, wow.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, she does.
I love her outfits.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind her outfits.
She has great fits.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm rooting for the Traitors too.
yeah.
So we'll
I guess
see.
we'll see.
That's all we have for you
Um,
today.
yeah. Make
We
sure
hope
to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.